Hello and welcome everyone again into another video, and today's video is not going to be about battling. Well, there is some battling, but there is different topic which has been around in Pokemon Go ever since they introduced the showcase, which is the size. Does size matter in Pokemon Go? So we'll be talking about the size when you catch, how you feature, and what are the pros and cons of each size. I know you guys might not give it any attention, but there is actually some stuff that we need to take a look at, and you will be judging by the end of this video. Size in Pokemon Go, and the main Pokemon that always come to everyone whenever we talk about the size is guys, because there are 4 different sizes: extra small, small, average, large, X large, stuff like that. Okay, that's 5. Yes. Well, I don't know which ones are the different ones. I know small, average, large, X large. I think so. So what are the sizes that we do have in Pokemon Go? Technically, the size of the Pokemon have 3 different types: XXL, XXS, and everything in between. So as an example, if the Pokemon is XS, XL, or average, they all have the same size of the Pokemon, but the size of the Pokemon change if it's if it's XXL or XXS. And here's an example for that. As an example, when you get to catch a Pokemon, if the Pokemon is XXS, it will tell you that this Pokemon is tiny. If they tell you that this Pokemon is huge, that means this Pokemon is XXL. If it doesn't say anything, that means it's the 3rd size. It's neither of these options. And if you go to the Pokédex, basically it will give you for every Pokemon the lightest weight you have for that Pokemon, the heaviest you have for that Pokemon, the smallest, and the largest. So we have here based on the weight, here based on the length. I am supposed to say tallness, or it's height. Yes, it's literally height. And to be able to get to this screen, you have to catch at least 3 Pokemons of that Pokemon, of any Pokemon, so you can get like the sorting here. So you must catch at least 3 Pokemon for you can start keeping track. I mean, technically, because you're supposed to have 3 different sizes, as I mentioned before. So to have 3 different sizes, you need to catch at least 3 Pokemons. A new size record by catching. So you get like a different record if you catch something lighter or something heavier or something smaller or something larger. And that's just like, as I said, this is the screen you will get by catching the Pokemon, and I will be posting the description below where did I get this screenshot. And now if you go to the Pokemon storage, the sizes will be different. I didn't include the average because here in this video we'll be talking about the XXS and the XXL. And here is an example. This Altaria is extra small, this Altaria is extra large, and you can see the difference in size in the Pokemon Go storage. But does this size actually change in the battle screen, like if you go to Go Battle League or if you go to Raid? And this video will be talking about the Go Battle League, and from there we can just generalize the idea, make the assumption, because to use a Pokemon Raid, it's not as easy as using Go Battle League, because in Go Battle League I can choose like my opponent's CP, but if you use it in Raid, like the Raid, you cannot control the Raid basically. That's why. So this is the Pokemon Go screen for both, and you can see XXS, XXL. Now, when you start the battle, this is the extra large one, this is the extra small one, and if you pay more attention, you will see that the extra large one is actually higher on the Go Battle screen. Like, look at this. Okay, do you see those 2 dashes? They are literally where Altaria is standing, which sometimes gives an advantage or disadvantage. As an example, here we are playing against a mud boy, something like a Whiscash or a Quagsire. The ground moves always hit low on the ground. So for this Altaria, you will see the ground move here. For this Altaria, you will see the ground move all over the place, because this Altaria is technically smaller, and you can see that there is a wider screen here, where this Altaria here is blocking the Pokemon. Technically, this Pokemon is also blocked, but here the Altaria is like higher. To give more, to explain it more, I'm going to showcase now a battle for both Altarias. One is extra small, one is extra large. So let's go to the other screen. Okay, welcome back. So again, this is the Altaria, the extra small on the left. This is the Altaria, the extra large. Now, both of the opponents have the same fast move, which is Mud Shot, okay? And okay, let me just make it go slower, and you will see, okay? Okay, okay, let me pause it here. So here you will see the mudshot having just a small spot on the ground. That's because the Altaria above is way larger than this one, but here it's way bigger because the Altaria this here technically is smaller. But what differences does that do? Well, it's easier to count in this situation. It's easier to count fast moves for the huge Altaria. Look at the difference in the battleground angle. You see those like lines here? You don't see them here, which means because the Altaria is flying way lower, right? So if you were to choose, counting for this Altaria is helping. Like as an example, let's start from the beginning. I can tell that like clearly that there was a mudshot here, but here the mudshot is like all over the place. This is just an example if they have mudshot. Now sometimes the opponent might not have mudshot. Mudshot here is like the easiest example. Stuff like Snarl, like Rollout, those fast moves are like all over the place, because literally when the Pokemon uses Snarl, it's all over the battleground. You will see it like coming from the Pokemon and like all over the place, while like mudshot, like they will spit a mud here and then it will splash here. So see, it's way easier. We have more examples, so technically we will be going through all of them, because in this situation we are talking about Pokemons that are flyer. They are flying above, which means you like the higher they fly, the wider the angle you will see. Okay, let us pause here. And you can see the difference. This Altaria is blocking everything here, while like this Altaria is giving like a way more clear angle of the battleground. And okay, now we can make it faster, and you can judge which one is easier to count, which one is easier to use. So this is the Altaria situation. Hopefully that was enough. We have like 35 seconds of battle, and for the next one, so let me know in the comment section below, would you rather have an XXS Altaria or XXL Altaria? Now let's move to the other situation, which is a Pokemon that fight on the ground. Go back to the... And something here to mention about, like, okay, if you are the enemy side, on the enemy side, look how small this Altaria look. Look how big this Altaria look like. It doesn't give that much of an angle, but to be honest, if I am against Altaria, I would prefer my opponent to be extra small Altaria. But if I am using the Altaria, okay, based on what we just saw, I would rather have the extra large Altaria. Okay, now that's the Altaria situation, and now we need to talk about a Pokemon that fight on the ground. And the best example here is Guzzlord. I couldn't find anyone with an extra small Guzzlord, and I reached out to all people I know. I was able to find Regirock. Technically, it's not as big as Guzzlord, but it did the purpose. So shout out to Galax for providing me with these. So if you look at both Guzzlords here, this is one the extra small, this one's extra large, and we can see because Guzzlord is bigger here, it's actually blocking. Okay, look at this one is like can barely hit the lines here. This one's like the lines, it's literally in the middle of the Regirock. So we can see that Regirock here, because it's not a flyer, it's blocking like a bigger portion of the screen. Now, I was able to get a footage from Galax, so shout out to Galax again. And let's go and see the footage for the Regirocks, Pokemons that fight on the ground, and which one is better. Is it better to have extra small when you battle on the ground or extra large? Okay, so now you can see the differences here. Okay, I'm gonna pause. And look at this. Regirock is blocking technically. Let's say if this is only the screen, like, because this is the screen where you will be only like this portion, because this is useless, this is above is useless. So Regirock is blocking technically 60% of the screen, while this one here is blocking technically 30%. So let's go and see the mudshot animation. Now okay, see, there is a mudshot here, there is a mudshot here. So which one which one would you rather have? Look at this. The mudshot here, the mudshot size is huge. This one here, you actually barely see it, because this like the Regirock size is way smaller than the mudshot, while here you can barely notice it. So if I'm using a Regirock, I would rather have the extra small. So if the Pokemon is not a flyer, technically you need the extra small one. Now, I know like this stuff might be like too try hard for like the casual players, but to be honest, when you use them, you could feel the difference. So look at this. Okay. Okay, let me make it move smaller. So you can see the mod shot. You can barely see it. Well, the mod shot here is huge. So again, why the mod shot? Mod shot is the easiest. Has like the smallest animation, while like stuff like snarl, like the fast move animation is all over the place. So sometimes you might get lost in between. So yeah, this is the ground Pokemons. Like, well, this is not a ground Pokemon. The Pokemons that don't fly. And which one would you guys rather have? Would you rather have extra small or extra large after looking at this? Now there is another situation. And the next example here we have Ursaluna. This is an extra small Ursaluna. This is an extra large Ursaluna. So you can see the difference in size. So looking at both of the battles, and you can tell here, technically this is the same screen, but it's recorded from both sides, and we can see that the extra large one is doing more damage. Wow. No, I'm actually trolling. This one is doing more damage because it's way higher CP. Sorry guys, if you believe that, I apologize. It's technically this one is doing more damage just because it's higher CP, right? So now I just want to show you that if they were extra small and you are extra large, you actually don't see anything. Look at that. Like, which one you'd rather have? While this one has like a clear vision of what is happening in the battleground. Isn't it interesting, guys? Will you guys have you guys paid attention to this or never? Okay, let's do it again. Like, this one almost doesn't see anything because the Epsilon is blocking everything, while this one has like literally a clear vision. Here you can just count. I think people usually, like, whenever it's a one-turn fast move, they just count based on the tempo. Like they tap once every half a second, and that's how they know. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. Hope you guys learned something new. That's because that's what this channel is all about, learning something new. And yeah, before finishing the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Leave a comment about what do you think. Do you care about size or you don't care about size? Do you think next time when you power up a Pokemon, you will pay attention? Because now everyone is powering up stuff based off the Go Battle League ranking, like the ranking for that Pokemon and GBL. That's it. But would you consider size now after watching this video? Please let me know. And before we head, there is a special shout outs we need to make before the people who helped me out. And it took me like forever, by the way, to get these footages, because I wasn't like, I either get something and then like extra large and no one have extra small, or either get extra small and no one has the extra large for. So yeah, special shout out to the amazing people who helped me putting out this video. And those people are Salty, Ori2, Jumping Lemur, providing me with the first two, and Galax, the best Pokemon Go graphic designer, who helped me with the Ursaluna and the Regirock. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching, and thank you so much Galax, Jumping Lemur, Ori2, and Salty for providing me with the screenshots and the footages for these Pokemons. And shout out to Pokemon Go Wikis for providing like a good article about the size where we get those screenshots from. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. Hope you guys learned something new, and hopefully that would, I don't know, give you another something also to consider whenever you're building up powering up a Pokemon. For me, I will never use extra large Pokemon. And if you want to know why, there is a video I uploaded yesterday about for the decision why I caught an extra large one, and I wasn't able to see anything. So I was like, maybe there is something I need to do like a deep dive into. Well, technically we've been doing it. It's like since a long time. I think my teammate Signal, he was the first one to mention, because I think he was watching someone's battles using extra small Registeel, and it was way easier for him to count while like using the extra small Registeel. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.